Hello, I'm Hurston Fales from Storytailor, and in this video, we're going to create an educational story using the educational story type. So here we are with the educational story. We're going to go ahead and select our story idea, which we've already created. And here we have our story idea. Terry, a fearless 5-year-old, crash lands on Lollipop Land where there are rainbow dinosaurs and must team up with a lion to defeat Mr. Broccoli's army ninja gummy bears to rescue the glittering unicorn. A very whimsical story idea. Now we get an option of selecting the educational subject that we want to cover. We have language arts, reading, mathematics, science, geography, social studies, art, and music, and there are others that will be coming soon as well. Let's go ahead and make this a science story. Now, in this particular case, we have the ability to put our vocabulary words in at the top of our story. We won't actually add any words in here, but I challenge you to actually go ahead and build an educational story and put in different words that align with the subject matter that you're trying to teach. Just make sure that whatever words that you add in, you add a comma between each word. This is great for educators with vocabulary words. Now we're going to make it personal. We're going to reinforce the fact that Terry is 5. He identifies as male. And for ethnic background, we're going to go ahead and select Pacific Islander. We have a myriad of different inclusivity traits. We'll leave this set to none, but feel free to add in the one that correlates best with your little hero. We also have the ability to go in and change personality traits. I like kind, so we'll leave it just like that. Now we'll grab the hero's appearance description. All right, Terry is a chubby cheeked boy with a short faded haircut, wearing futuristic metallic goggles, a high collar silver space jacket, green hoodie underneath, silver utility space pants, and green futuristic metallic lightning powered space boots. This should be very interesting when it comes to our story art. We can also change our story's theme. Let's go ahead and select environmentalism because we're talking about science. We'll leave the story's tone to joyful and happy. We have a few different levels of word count that we can select. We'll stay with 200 to 500 words, but you do have the option of making your story shorter or longer as you see fit. We also have the ability to choose the time period. I'm going to select future because that's my favorite. And just below that, you have the option of putting in your location. It's not necessary, but if you wanted to do that to make it unique to where you're living right now, you could very well do that. Let's bring the story to life. All right, and here is our story and the beautiful story art to accompany it. You'll notice that there's a lion here in the background. He has on his futuristic goggles, silver space jacket, space utility pants, and while we can't fully see him, I'm sure he has on those green futuristic boots that we were talking about. The beauty of this story is that while it is still whimsical, still funny, and has some interesting notes within it, like the ninja gummy bears, you'll also notice that as you read through this story, that there's information about scientific language and scientific concepts that you would teach a young person in just about any situation related to their education. We have solar powered as an option, solidify liquid with sunlight. We also have photosynthesis as a word choice. And these are all things that the actual story creation process put in the story, so it made it accommodating to meeting the specific needs of the educational story type, focusing on science. I wonder what kind of story you'll create when you use the educational story type. Go ahead and have fun building that story, and stay tuned as we talk about another story type in the video that follows.